Hi there, my name's HunterXO, and I just wanted to talk a little bit and give a little bit of a testimonial statement for my management team, 1WealthNation out of Atlanta. Um, Now, I wanted to give this testimonial and give a few key pointers to somebody who is currently researching maybe into the clientele, into the company, into the um, into the potentiality of joining the team of it, in and of itself and actually becoming a member of Wealth Nation. So the first few things I definitely wanted to get on top of and talk about primarily and first and foremost, in my opinion, is um, what Wealth Nation actually does when you cast a wide net and you just look at it from a backed up position. When you look at it from a backed up overall position, what you can actually get summed up, generally speaking, with Wealth Nation is a taking from an amateur position to a incredibly professional position in the music industry. And that gets broken down into many different factors of things that I myself as an artist didn't necessarily realize existed when I first joined the team, joined the program, really took my career to the next level. So, some of the things that Wealth Nation does that I think are absolutely incredible and absolutely vital key points that are going to take you from an amateur or a, let's say, not necessarily career-based music profession to becoming an actual music professional where you are consistent in income, you can sustain yourself, and you can actually make the money through the music that you're creating that is going to allow you to continue growth and allow you to continue to expand your brand and become something bigger and become something worldwide, which is really what Wealth Nation is trying to do. So the first and foremost, most important things that Wealth Nation really gets on top of is building you a proper EPK. And an EPK or a digibook is essentially your press kit. This gets sent out to every single time that you're getting a blog placement, a radio placement, or let's say you're trying to get sponsors, label interviews, things like this. All of these things, generally speaking, they're going to want to see something called an EPK or a digibook. That is something that Wealth Nation tackles very quickly, gets that out of the way, gets that done, so that you can look incredibly professional coming into any meetings that you have. And that's what Wealth Nation does. They tackle everything on every end. So that professionalism is the key priority to coming into these things. Another great thing that Wealth Nation does is help you monetize your brand and find the best route of monetization for your brand, help you cement out a niche for your brand, which is very important, a niche that can actually be disruptive to the industry and create buzz around you. Wealth Nation can help you create that niche. They help with all sorts of things like blog placements, radio placements, interviews, podcasts, magazine interviews, inserts like that, all sorts of incredible things. I myself have been on the cover of a magazine, industry certified magazine, actually, because of Wealth Nation and what they've done for me, which is absolutely an incredible thing. So other than the professionalism and the helping build on that end, there's also major distribution of songs and music, and that is a massive factor. The major distribution is huge. You're not uploading essentially to a minor or an indie upload distribution label that can get you out to a smaller portion. At this point, you're now being distributed through major labels, things like Sony and stuff like that, and that's a major leap in a career, especially a music career. Another thing that Wealth Nation has, which is an incredible and absolutely incredible resource, is a roster with many years of expertise in the industry that can be, looked up, can be tracked down, can be confirmed. And that level of expertise proves and consistently keeps showing that Wealth Nation knows how to succeed and how to pull off the right moves at the right time to take people from point A to point B to point C, D, so on and so forth to Z, which would be arguably, let's say, the most famous song ever. Right. And every step in the middle there, everything that you don't necessarily remember, something that you don't necessarily think about, Wealth Nation is there, and the people on your team in Wealth Nation have been there, and they have been there for me every single time, and trust, I've been through many different discrepancies and issues. And Wealth Nation has done an incredible job of helping me, but they're there for you every single time. And they will make sure that those things that you forget, those things that might get forgotten by normal people going throughout the day, Wealth Nation doesn't let those things slip through. And that's something that I think is absolutely incredible. And I think it's absolutely vital for a company like that, especially a management team, to be on top of those things. And they are. They're absolutely on top of those things. I could never say anything bad about that. So if you're a client looking into Wealth Nation and really wanted to take your career to the next level, I would absolutely take the opportunity to do so. But that's from my perspective. Only because I've had incredible growth, and I've seen people around me have incredible growth. And as we come up to times where there's, legitimate potentiality for industry label signings and things like this, I feel really happy about what Wealth Nation has done with me, for me, and I feel like we're gonna have a great relationship in the future. So if you are somebody kind of on the edge of that, I would definitely take what I have to say and consider it, because I really was a little bit reluctant at first, for sure, getting into the music industry, about a year, 2 years ago, let's say. But once I fully committed and I made that move, I have never looked back since. And I have only really one company to thank for that, and that's Wealth Nation. So if I had to wrap up a testimonial anyway, it would be that. Thank you, Wealth Nation. Thank you. And I'm HunterXO. Take care, everybody. See you later.